Put it in the middle for both of us. Let's get it. We ready?
Hey, it's KYA, the Bum Hurdles R&B and Throwback Station. Hey, what's up, man? It's T-Lay broadcasting live from the Essence Music Festival. And look, man, I love Essence because to me, it's like a big family reunion. You never know who you might run into. Right now, I just ran into some family that I didn't think I was going to be seeing down here. How y'all doing?
We doing great. How you doing, brother?
Doing great. We both lost our voice.
We lost our voice. This weather, man.
I see, man. Look, man, let's get right into it, man. Like both of y'all are doing so much amazing things, man. Like you with the wings, man, the spot that you got, man, the weed ass and stuff like that, man. What's more for you?
What's more for me? Well, it's a blessing to be out even here. First of all, second of all, let's give a shout out to Monroe. You know what I'm saying? I love the city of Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's the Bayou Classic, everybody come down and support. And before the pandemic, when we opened up at Pecan Land Mall, everybody showed up and showed out for us. So just giving love and showing love to the city, first of all, everybody that's listening. Secondly, we just opened up a location in California. Did that with Mr. Matt Barnes, who's my business partner in Gardena. We have a location in New Orleans that I'm doing with my brother Currency, the hospital. So shout out to my boy Currency. And as quiet as it's kept, we're going to give you the information. But we just signed a lease to go into the Riverwalk right here down Canal Street.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, it's a blessing, bro.
Man, it's gonna be real big, man. Like when I first met you, man, I saw that hustling, like that hustle spirit that you made. Man, I think you motivated me to get out and go get it, man. So look, I'm gonna say this before I let you go, though, man. You got to find a way. We got to get you back in Monroe.
Facts. Facts. I want to be in Monroe, bro. I want to, bro. And keep on doing what you're doing, T.
I'm
following you, bro. I'm watching you, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I love you, man. I love you, man. Yes, sir.
Miss LaBelle. she tried to sneak up out of here. Hey, look, some of the things that you're doing right now, like especially with you and my brother Walter, like some of the things I'm seeing, watching y'all doing. Y'all just struck another production company, right?
That's right, JVL Media.
Tell us a little about that.
Well, we're at JVL Media. We are publishing from fiction to nonfiction, kids books, all the way around. We're looking at highlighting voices that are often unheard. And so our whole goal is to spotlight those new authors and new voices. We're going to be publishing celebrity books as well, but always looking to advance the culture.
Nice. So, Ms. LaBelle, for some of the people that's out there that's listening, if they're trying to get into the game as a book author or something like that, what are some tips that you can give?
First and foremost, write. Don't wait on anybody to validate you or say we're ready to give you a deal. Everything starts on a written page. So I would say first and foremost, write and write well. And, there's so many avenues to get your book published. We are a major publisher, of course, but there's so many other avenues to get your book out. And sometimes, I'll look and I'll see a book that's independently published. And sometimes we'll contact those authors and say, hey, we're interested in publishing you with our company. So you have to be seen. You have to get your work out there. And once it's out there, then you've got a shot. You got a shot to publish with us, but you still have a shot to do it independently. So I encourage that.
So, but one more thing I'm going to ask both of y'all. This is 30th year of Essence Music Festival. Both of y'all, just looking back at the 30 years of Essence and what y'all see, the companies and things that y'all have done, what have been something like one of the biggest companies that y'all have done within this last 30 years?
I think, Essence has always been a party with purpose, and they're continuing that tradition. I think it's an excellent spot to highlight our culture. What I like what Essence is doing now is the connection between African Americans and the diaspora. you know, there's a strong connection now between all of the countries on the continent, right?
Right.
And so I love the way that they're not only highlighting what we're doing here or giving us an opportunity to network with people that are doing things in the United States, but now it's advanced to, you know, Afropunk and all of the other activations that they have. So I think the biggest advance to me is being able to connect with the culture on the other side.
But thank y'all for stopping by, man. Love both of y'all.
All right. Thank you. All right.
All right, so man, we're live here from Essence Music Festival. All right, so we live from Essence Music Festival, man. Hussein. Yes, sir. They say your last time?
Washington.
Washington.
I'm a little tall, so can I adjust this, or is it going to pick up?
You can adjust it the way you want. And I'm going to do a mic check.
Oh, perfect. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, people? Facebook, I see y'all. How y'all doing? Live from Essence Music Festival. Hey, it's KYEA, the Bomb Mowers R&B and Throwback Station. Hey, what's up, man? It's T-Lay rolling with y'all right here inside the show. I'm going to have to adjust this. Here we go. Inside the show, and look, man, I have a special guest here with me in front of us, Miss Candace Washington. She's a licensed psychotherapist and production therapist in Hollywood, right?
Yes. Yes.
So explain it to me. Like, what is that? Like, I did not know that. Like, they need their.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. And it is so needed. I always say people see lights, camera, action, and have no clue what's going on behind the scenes and what people are carrying before they arrive to set. So as a production therapist, I'm working with the cast and the crew during pre-production, post-production, and while they're filming on set to make sure that they're well. Because a lot of times you're carrying things and you may not have a safe space on set to process that. So especially for the actors, if they are method actors, as a method actor, that technique, you have to be able to utilize your lived experiences to morph yourself into this character's mind, emotions, thoughts, feelings. That takes psychological fortitude and emotional fortitude. And where do you go to pull that emotion? You go to your own lived experiences. And sometimes actors get trapped in their character and they don't know how to safely detach themselves. Michael B. Jordan, after Black Panther, he played Killmonger, and he was so disconnected from his family and friends that he had to seek out clinical support because he got trapped in that character. So to have a therapist in real time and not everything is done, to have them in real time to safely, process that, to leave the character on set, and not just for the actors, also for the crew members. You're on set 10, 12 hours a day sometimes, away from your family and friends, on location. People can be grieving, people can be going through loss and things in their personal lives, and then when they get on that set, they got to show up and deliver, because in this industry, you can be replaced just like that. So can you go to the producers, can you go to the directors and be vulnerable and say, hey, I need a moment, I need, time and space. But to have a therapist on set to say, hey, give them 10 more minutes, give them time so I can come in to help ground them, to give them some mindfulness techniques so they can go do their jobs and do it well. I did.
So you spoke yesterday at the Essence Film.
Yeah.
For the people that's listening and the people that didn't make it out to
Yes.
that, can you share some of the things that you talked about?
Yes, it's needed. Embracing mental health in the industry is still a taboo topic. It's still very much taboo. And those that are creators in any capacity, we all create in different ways. Erica said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about yes. So to be able to have that time in space, as I said, to have a therapist come on board so that you can take off the cape. A lot of times as artists, you wear that Superman cape, that Superwoman cape, and it's a complex. And you feel like you always have to be on, you always have to be strong. And I say, even as creators, it's okay not to be okay. And you're still a dope actor, you're still a dope radio host, you're still a dope producer, you're still a dope all of the things. But I always say, you are not a radio host, you are not a producer, you are not a filmmaker, you're not a director, you're not an actor. That's a person. You are a person who happens to be a dope radio personality, who happens to be a dope actor, but you have to find ways to pour into yourself. So self-care is so important in this industry, because you're going to deal with a lot of rejection in this industry. You're going to deal with a lot of comments, rumors. Where do you go so that you can be mindful, right, of what you need internally? Because the thing about the mind is one of the most powerful parts of our beings, but it's also the most fragile. So you can have a mental breakdown just like that. And what I call that is psychosis. Psychosis is when you have a break of reality. So a lot of times in the industry, you may get a bad rap. Oh, this person is so hard to work with. No. They don't have nowhere to go to get all of the stuff that's going on in their mind out. But as a licensed psychotherapist, I'm bound with my code of ethics. So what you share with me, it stays. So a lot of people in the industry, they suffer in silence because they have nowhere to go. Yeah. 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 Shout out to your wife.
Doing it, it's been a major help.
Yeah.
Personally, in some of the struggles that I have been dealing with. So, why did you go? Just for like the Black community, anything that you want to say to the Black community,
yes.
People that's like them, might be that say, hey, I don't need that type of thing.
Yeah. First of all, I want to disarmor you to be able to know that it's okay not to be okay. And it's not a reflection of your strength. It's not a reflection of your womanhood, your manhood. In our community, we're taught generationally, historically, to tough it out. We're strong Black men and women. But being able to know, where do we go so that we can breathe? So that we can inhale and exhale the life. Like, we have experienced so much trauma more than any other race or ethnicity. And statistically, 25% of us go seek clinical treatment compared to 40% of white Americans. 25% because it's such a taboo topic. But knowing that you taking care of yourself and reaching out your hand for help is one of the strongest things that you can do to be able to say, I need some help. And it's okay. And also, I want to debunk the myth that you have to have a clinical diagnosis to be in therapy. No. Therapy is a safe space to just help you process some things so you don't cuss out your uncle and your aunt and your cousin so-and-so. Like, I'm regulated, I'm zen, I'm in my own space, so things that happen externally don't impact me as much. So it's something that, again, is still, taboo and stigmatized, but I think in having this conversation with you, and thank you for being so vulnerable as a Black man to share that, because I believe someone is listening and saying, because of what he shared as a Black man, I'm going to go get some help. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yes. So I'm on Instagram at Candace Wright, CANDACE, Wrights, WRITES. And you also can reach out to me on my website, via my website, www.restorativemindswellness.com. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Thank you.